We know that the mothership set a record with Colorado State as far as viewing, and it was close to 9 million people. And late night, too. I mean, it was prime, but then it went into, 1 and 2 in the morning. Well, we were watching, but so were some other people, like the 49ers. Fred Warner, the Niners linebacker, talked about watching Deion in Colorado.
We are in the hotel the night before the game. All right, we were sitting in the meal room. They got college football on the night before games, right, on the big screen while we're eating our meal. And when I tell you that everybody is in that meal room, dialed in.
Everybody.
Watching Colorado versus Colorado State.
Colorado State, exactly.
And they're literally jumping at every single little play to start that game. It was as if we're watching the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
That in itself right there, that's all you need to know about what Deion has done to that program.
So that's Fred Warner. They're watching it like it's a Super Bowl watch party, and it's Colorado and Colorado State. What made the story even bigger and better is Colorado was trailing at halftime. And then you had the back and forth. You had the injury. You had so much back and forth here. And you had, sometimes you have a game, and other times you have a story. Colorado is a story. Now, they're playing a game, but you're watching a story unfold. You're not quite sure how it ends, but you're just flipping through the chapters. And so far, we've had 3 chapters, and it's been pretty interesting. And now they go to Oregon. And as a former gambler, I sometimes would bet with my heart. I'm betting for what I think is going to be the story. There's a lot of bettors who are taking Colorado outright against Oregon. And I think Oregon is a 24-point favorite, last I looked. But they're taking Colorado to win this game outright. Just because they're betting with their heart, not with their heads. Yes, Paul.
I checked some numbers with Darren Ravel at the Action Network. He said the same thing happened last week. The emotional public was all betting on Colorado. The bettors were betting on Colorado State to cover because the line went from 21 to 27 in 3 or 4 days. Everyone's betting with emotion on this one.
And they'll be doing that again. You're watching the game and you want Colorado to win. You want Deion to win. At least you do now. You don't want to bet against that. You want to be all in on the party here, all in on the story. And that usually doesn't work out well for a bettor. Yes, Marv.
Is Colorado starting to sell starter jackets? Because if this was 1995, I'd be asking for a starter jacket right now. Remember, Georgetown had the starter jackets?
Yeah.
Whoever the cool team was in that certain era, everyone had the starter jacket. I feel like everyone needs a Colorado starter jacket.
Here is Deion talking about the Colorado State player and the hit that he had on Travis Hunter.
Henry Blackburn is a good player who played a phenomenal game. He made a tremendous hit on Travis on the sideline. You could call it dirty. You could call it he was just playing the game of football. But whatever it was, it does not constitute that he should be receiving death threats. He does not deserve a death threat over a game. At the end of the day, this is a game. Someone must win, someone must lose. Everybody continues their life the next day.
When I saw that he was getting death threats, now Deion did say in that same press conference, he gets death threats, which he kind of said, hey, I can handle that. But this is a college kid, and there are people who actually take time out of their day to issue a death threat to him on social media. And Deion coming out to say, this is a game. What are you doing? Was it a cheap hit, or was he just playing football? Travis Hunter's not going to be able to play for a couple of weeks. Deion's son, the quarterback Shador, said that he wanted to go after Blackburn, but Deion saying it's a game. We know it's more than that, and it's a heated rivalry. But imagine somebody going, I'm so mad, I'm going to issue a death threat against this kid. I mean, put your address out there. Put your phone number out there. Going to put this out there on social media? So, 21-year-old kid? Man.